you're well. I'm just going to quickly run through a few things. I've got a bit of a build up of some food products that I've tasted lately, and I just want to go through them so I can recycle all the packaging and everything else that entails, you know, the packaging, the plastic, the cardboards, whatever. I just want to get rid of it and do a food review, and maybe it'll give you a bit of an insight to some foods you might want to try or not try between now and Christmas. Some of them are more festive, some of them are just new products. There are so many products out there at the moment that I think we've never had so much variety, and that's great, but also you've got the scores on some things going to be a bit lower now, because let's be honest, if you're not going to buy it again, why rate it out? You know, you've got to give yourself a chance. So I'm going to quickly run through a few things, and the first thing is Popworks Protein Sweet Barbecue. It says high protein, never fried, gluten-free and vegan. Truth is, I wasn't a massive fan of them. They were on offer at £1. I originally gave them 6, but I'm going to give them a 5 out of 10. I don't ever see me buying them again. They've got other flavours. The flavour wasn't the problem. I just wasn't overly impressed with the product, so why bother? Secondly, Tesco's free from pigs in blankets. They are, what's it say? Chickpea popped crisp chips. It's got a red on the sauce, unfortunately. They are vegan. It clearly states they're suitable for vegans on the back. But it's all in irrelevance to me, because I gave them 4 out of 10. No, 3 out of 10 I gave them. I would never buy them again. So there. Now let's try and go into some a bit more. Alright, it's only the packaging, but it was a Costa. They're doing a Costa vegan turkey toasty. I'm not 100% sure on the price on that, because I've had it 3 times now, which I tell you something. I've given it 9 out of 10. They use oyster, I think they use an oyster mushroom for it, and it is really, really good. I've enjoyed it. The trouble with it's a seasonal one, I totally get that and understand, but every time that Costa do an half decent toasty, they stop doing it. So obviously they're going to stop doing that one, but I'm looking forward to seeing what they do in the new year after that. I gave that 9 out of 10, by the way, 9 out of 10. So then, Plant Pioneers mince pies. To be quite frank, I gave 4 out of 10. I won't be buying them again. They're only £1. I think they were £1.50, £1.25 for the 6. Again, it's an irrelevance, because I have no intention of buying them once again. I know the Tesco ones are better. I know the other stores do different ones. And I also know that I've heard very, very good things about the Greg ones. So I've got to give them a chance. So, you know, am I? No, I'm not going to buy it again, ever. Now, this was a pleasant surprise. Let's keep going. Pro Plant Protein Chocolate flavour plant-based milkshake, basically. I put it in the fridge, and it is absolutely delicious. And I gave that 9.5 out of 10. It's great. I enjoyed it. It's got 10 grams of protein for every 200 ml as well, just to put it into perspective for you if you're into that kind of thing. So 9.5 out of 10. So then we go to the other scale. From Waitrose, new. I went into there the other night. Plant Life mushroom and lentil cannelloni. Bolognese cannelloni. On the score panel, it does very well. On the taste panel, it does absolutely sod all. I had them with some passata sauce, and I gave that 4 out of 10. And really, I'm going to give it a 3 out of 10. There were 6 small ones in there, which is more than enough, to be fair. But it's £3.50, and it was overpriced, overrated. Never going to buy that again. Up and down this one, isn't it? Birdseye Green Cuisine. Now, I saw these on Poppy Bart, and she made a very valid point about all the chicken style nuggets come in breadcrumbs, and these are in a batter. And I got where she was coming from, and she's absolutely right. So I got these. They're on offer at the moment at Tesco's. The Elf bars are all great, but more importantly, the product's great as well. So I gave them 9 out of 10. They're fantastic. I'll have them again. And they do a bigger box now. At the moment, you get more for your money if you buy 2 small boxes. But generally, the big box is £3, the other one's £2.49. Buy the big box and freeze that, keep half of it in the freezer is what I would do personally. But, you know, that's just thinking out loud now. So please bear with. Then, this is a dodgy one. This is a brand, and I'm going to do an whole video on this brand. Wicked Kitchen. Jazzy Jam Biscuits. The trouble with Wicked who wanted to call themselves Wicked Healthy, as they always have things with red bars on. I know they're exclusive to Tesco's, and they're good. I like them. Unfortunately, even the red bar, and you know, we all deserve a little bit of an indulgence now and again. I gave them 7.5 out of 10. They're a £1 a packet. You get about 8 or 10. I think it's 8 to be honest in there. And I gave them 7 out of 10. And I must point out, I actually gave the chicken dippers 9.5, and they are worth the 9.5. So I will retract the 9 and go back to the 9.5 because they are worth it. Thank you. Then I had some. This is going right back. I did a chili, and I used a vegan mince. The mince wasn't that great, but I did the Own Pride Texan chili barbecue sauce. It's quite good. I gave it. It was on offer at the time, and that's not the reason why I got it. But I give it 7 out of 10. I will give that 7 out of 10. Now these, they were new. They were reduced because they weren't selling. I got a bargain there. I bought at 125 from 250. Tofu crispy smoked barbecue bits. You know what? They were awful. I gave them 4 out of 10. And I'm glad I tried them when they were on offer. I nearly picked them up today from Wicked Kitchen because it's on offer. And I thought, no, that tofu conundrum reminded me. I thought, no, 4 out of 10. So I know not to try them, but I only paid half price. Now, this is Wicked. They do a Jazzy Jam Doughnuts, 5 for £1 at Tesco's. And that is the key to me. That gives me... And they're good, actually. You know, they are really good. 8.5 out of 10 I've given them. 8.5 out of 10. I think they're great. And this will tell you something that just you need to know when I show you. I put 2 aside. I bought it twice. The Finabra Naked Right, the Oink 10 delicious plant-based bacon rashers. And do you know what? Bit of high salt. The fat's just going a bit high, but they were great. And, you know, I don't know what to say. I'm going to give that 8.5 out of 10. So let's leave it there. 8.5 out of 10. And I've got a screen here, but I'm really awkward at the moment because I did too many things on there. So there. Tesco's Plancha sweet and sour soy strips with rice. And that was quite a nice meal. It was a good thing to have in the fridge, and it got me out of a pickle. So I'm going to give that an 8 out of 10. They've got a mushroom one that I want to try. Mushroom tagliatelle, I think it is. And I want to try it. But I haven't yet. Wicked also. Spinach wild garlic ravioli. And, what can I say? Wicked, I'm getting a real mixed version. It was £2.50. I gave it 5 out of 10, but it's more 4.5. I won't ever buy it again. That's simple. And this is me being a bit brutal on some things I know, but I've just got to get that way. And then finally on the food products, and the end of this one, you have to double checking, sorry, is the Wicked Pasta and the Maize Balls 2.0. And it's one of those that I've said to you before. It's I find with Wicked, they're up and down, but I gave that a 9 out of 10. And I'm so chuffed when they do this. Like I said, I'm going to do a 9 out of 10. And let's leave it on an eye. That is the food side of things, which I've recently tried and discovered. And it's wrapping it up, basically. So thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. It's one of those things, you know. We try new things, and I do try and go out of my way and try a few more new things. And sometimes they're in it, and sometimes they're a blooming miss, aren't they, in their diet? But, you know, please leave comments. If there's anything you want me to try, please leave a comment about that. If there's anything you recommend, I'll give it a go, you know. If it's one of the main UK supermarkets, I'm more than up for trying it. Again, thanks for watching. I'm going to leave it there and call it a close. So thanks for watching. Please take care and stay safe. And if you've got this far, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps. But for now, take care. Goodbye.